Hi y'all! Welcome to the other side of frozen Texas. I think we finally made it through. Reports I read this morning was that almost everybody has had their power restored. I know a lot of people are still waiting on their water in different places. It's going on and off. Some people are under a boil ban. My little water district, fortunately, they worked very diligently all through the cold, and the water, the pumps never shut off, so we're good. We don't have to boil. We didn't lose our water, and we don't have to boil our water. So we've got that going for us. Even when I didn't have enough electricity to run the hot water heater, I at least had water, so I was over the moon with that. Okay, and thank everybody. So many people have been sending so many wonderful wishes to all of us down here in Texas, and it really means a lot to see all of y'all thinking about us. And I've gotten so many messages, and it was wonderful and very much appreciated. Thank you so much. So, as a gift, many of you, most of you, from one channel or another, know that I went thrifting with Christy Tippy Winks Vintage, Tammy Vintage Uprising TX, and Beth from Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. We went to the Antique Mall, and I can't remember the name of the other mall. I'll put it here. I'll find it. I don't have the receipt in front of me. I'll find it. I'll put it right here because it was a good mall too. And we had lunch, and y'all have seen footage of that from my channel and all the other ladies' channels, and the other ladies are showing you the lovely things that they bought. So I wanted to show you the lovely things that I bought. I spent, not gonna tell you. I am not telling you. Okay, I'm not telling you. Okay, I'll tell you. Don't tell my husband. It's my money, but don't tell my husband. I spent $106 at that Spring Antique Mall. I know. And I'm looking at this stuff and I'm going, I must have another box somewhere. But I don't know. Because I think I only I got 3 things at the other mall, and I'll show those separate to you. And everything else I got at the Spring Antique Mall, I don't see how it added up to that much. I really don't. I mean, I've got to look at these. Pardon me a second while I look at these. Oh, okay. I don't have those here. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got to go get these because, yeah, you'll want to see these. Got that. Got that. See, I knew I was missing something. Got that. Got that. Mm-hmm. That was a biggie. That was a big chunk of it right there on that one. Okay, got that. Okay. Okay. Ooh, which one was that one? Okay. Hold on. Let me unwire myself and go get the other things because I'm missing a couple of things. Let me go get them. Okay, got them. Had to go through. I'm in my studio, which doesn't have, you can see it doesn't have all of its walls. It doesn't have any heat either, so it's a little chilly. My hands are a little cold, but I have to go through a door and a blanket I've got over the door to keep it insulated until this is completely weatherized. Well, it's weatherized, it can't rain in here, but winterized. Okay, so these were the things that I forgot to bring in here, and I'll go ahead and show them to you first. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see them in their little cases. If you can't, I'll take them out. I don't know how they come out. Oh, there they are. I'll just go ahead and pull it out then, since I figured it out. Okay, they're postcards. And I paid $5 a piece for these, so it was $15 worth of stuff that wouldn't lay in here. But I got this Easter postcard. Now, The reason I liked this one so much, besides, you know, the beautiful graphics, was because it was a vertical card. A lot of times they're landscape like this, but this one was vertical, so when I display it, it will be different than other cards. So I liked that. And also, this one, while it was not mailed, was written to somebody, and to me it looks like a child wrote it, and so I really liked that. Although it's not my child, so I can't make out what it says. It's not my child. I could read my child's for the most part, but not somebody else's. Okay, same thing on this one, being a vertical, and it's a Thanksgiving postcard. It does have the little bit out of it right here. But isn't that pretty though? I love those graphics. It was mailed with a 1-cent stamp in 1910 to someone in Wyndham, Green. I don't know. I can't tell, but there you go. You see the 1910 post stamp on it. So I liked that one. I especially like the turkey and the little pumpkins going around the edge. Even if it had that little oopsie out of the corner, I thought it was really good. I liked it. Oh, I got 4 of them. That's pretty good then. And this is an Easter one with chickens. Usually Easter has rabbits and bunnies and, you know, eggs. And this one's going to the source. It's got the chickens. Easter greetings. And this one also has a postmark. March 29th, 1907. And it looks like it was postmarked in North Bangor. And it went to Miss Gertrude Orlon in Brushton, New York. Very pretty one. And then the last one is something that is kind of personal to me. It won't be for sale. I don't think, right now these other ones will not be for sale either. Right now I would like to save them to use at least once in a display, you know, on a tiered tray or something like that. And then as I replace them with newer ones, then I will sell them. Now I live just east of Houston, which is just north of Galveston Island, Texas. And many of you have probably heard the stories of the great storm. I think it was 1900. Shame on me if I can't remember the exact date. And in response to that storm and the major catastrophic loss of life and the loss of the commercial shipping trade, because Galveston was one of the main shipping ports at the time. And the hurricane just wiped all that out, and Galveston never recovered in that aspect. But in response to it, they built this giant seawall to hold back the water. So I like to collect old things about Galveston, as well as Houston. I like vintage things about Houston. But there was this vintage postcard of the Galveston seawall. You can see the seawall, you can see the people down on the beach below it. You can see the, over here on this side, this is one of the touristy kind of destinations that they would have had at that time, because it was still a tourist place then too. Would have sold tourist stuff. It probably had a shop in it. I don't see anything saying it's Murdoch's, but Murdoch's bathhouse was the oldest out there that did that sort of thing. A small little thing that I found, but that I thought was very sweet, was this tiny little pig picture. It is Japan, and I got it for 50 cents. and I thought he was darling. He is a little waiter. He's got his waiter's apron on and his little tea towel across his arm. His nose is great. Everything about him is deliciously wonderful. He's just so sweet. The only thing I see on him is some sort of mist painting right here. It almost looks like a crack, but it is not. It is smooth paint under the glaze, but he's gorgeous. Next we have, now some people would call this a pixie or a prixie or an elf, but I think of it as being some sort of little gnomish figure, because if you look, he is pushing his wagon that is made out of flowers and leaves, and he even has a flower hat on. Now I could be wrong, but I always thought it was the gnomes and stuff that wore the flowers and stuff, and in the cartoon, fable, whatever. But whatever you want to call him, he can be an elf, he can be a pixie, whatever. He's got his little turned up toe shoes. See right there? And he's in excellent condition. And he is got a number on him, no maker, so I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I can figure out if he's American or if he's Japan. But I got him for $3, so yes. I usually buy, just about everything I buy, I usually try to buy on sale, on clearance. I'm poor and I'm cheap. I'm cheap and I'm poor. I don't know which way that goes, but you get my meaning. Squirrel, salt and pepper shakers. Squirrels. I like squirrels. I have so many squirrels in my yard. My dogs love to chase them. They've never caught one, ever. They're just not fast enough. Just not fast enough to catch the poor little squirrels. But they are darling, just darling. Slightly different in their features, just a little bit. I'm thinking the bigger guy is the male, because they have to be a little bit more decorative to attract the females, who are usually less decorative in the kingdom. I don't know what I paid for them. I didn't see them on the list. Maybe I got them somewhere else and they just got stuck in there. I don't know. Oh, how about a tin? This is an Eversale plastic electrical tape tin made in Japan by, I can't say their name, but it's a chemical company. I liked this because it's red, white, and blue. Look at those edges. Look at that. That is going to be so great for a 4th of July display. And it's lovely all the way around. And I can't open it. I mean, I got it open before. It's fine inside. There's nothing inside. But it's just not, it's not easily opened. I mean, it probably is with someone with more finger strength than me. I have very little finger strength grip. I don't know. But red, white, and blue. And I got, do any of y'all have aquariums? Okay, you know all those lovely little doodads you put in your aquariums. Once upon a time, you know, people have been having aquariums a long time, and the doodads used to come from Japan. So this is a vintage aquarium piece. It's a little bridge. Aren't these colors wonderful? It is not marked, but I have seen them multiple times with their marking saying Japan in the same colorway. So I figured this would work in displays, assemblage, or you could put an aquarium. I don't see why not. But I liked it, and I bought it. And it doesn't have the sticker on it. And I don't want to go through this whole stack of papers to see how much it was. It wasn't much. You know me, it wasn't much. I got this little fella right here. This little vase. It's got that soft matte glaze on it. It's got the beautiful hand painting on it. Get a little bit of basket effect here on the edges. Multi-level. This side has another painting on it. This one would be, it's flowers as well, it's just a monotone and sort of a sepia color. It was in good condition, or great condition, excellent condition. Nothing wrong with it. It has some numbers on the bottom, nothing else unless it's under this tag, which, you know, in antique malls, they're not like Goodwill. They don't generally put it over the tag. But I paid $4 for this little guy. And he will look beautiful in spring display. Oh, I bought this for me, and I'll show you why it's just for me. The elf in the shoe. And look, he's so happy. He's so happy, this little elf in his shoe. Look at the laces on the back and the tie. Oh, he's marvelous. He is just marvelous. I love him to death. I paid $8 for him. But he's as is. And let me show you. See if you can see it. Do you see right there? Right there and right there, okay? He's cracked. Now he has not broken. His crack is not all the way, well, it is to the inside, but just right there, it hasn't gone down. But if you look, this crack goes across his shoulder and to his neck. Now, it is not all the way through his neck, okay? It's not all the way across his back. It only goes to right here. But it's not something I could ship, even, you know, disclosing the as-is condition of him, because the chances of him completely breaking in shipping are very high. They're very high. So, I'll just have to keep him for myself. Isn't that terrible? It's just awful. I just hate when that sort of thing happens, don't you? Okay. Oh, check this out. Look at this bottle. Pure malt vinegar. This is, now look. We'll not have any jokes about the name of this vinegar, okay? We won't. In fact, I'm just going to show it to you. And we're not going to have any jokes about it. Okay? That's the name. And that's it. Pure Malt Vinegar Company Limited, brewed from malted British barley, colored with caramel. In Dolores, if you're watching, you may know this. Cubley Brook Brewery, the name of that town, Yorks, England. Now, I would like someone to pronounce that for me sometime so that I could say it without offending anyone. But it's 10 fluid ounces of this vintage pure malt vinegar, which I will have to open and empty before I can sell it. Now the bottle is clear, but it's going to be cloudy from all the years of having, you can see the ring it's left from all the years of having the vinegar in it. There is no markings on the bottom of the bottle. It's completely without marks. But it is from England, vintage vinegar, and it's got a beautiful intact label. So now, if you see anything in this video that you're interested in, my email will be on the bottom, and if you're interested, you're welcome to email me. Unless I have designated something to be saved for a live sale, then you are welcome to email me, and we can discuss cost of shipping, that sort of thing. Make some arrangements, whatever. I got this from me too. Robin Kane. I had this book when I was a little girl. Robin Kane, The Mystery of the Blue Pelican. I'm getting so old. I want all my books back. I want all my books back. Just ask Misty, because I've been ordering Trixie Belden from her. So I've got my Robin Kane book. Now I'll need Happy Hollisters. Let's see, what do we have left from this location? Another 10. This is the Three Kings Sliced Plug Smoking Tobacco, okay? It is the pocket package. Let's see, designed by Daher, D-A-H-E-R, Daher, Long Island, New York, container made in England. So it is a beautiful, beautiful tobacco tin. It's in excellent condition. The colors are vibrant and beautiful. I'm going to use this on my St. Patrick's Day tray, probably, my tiered tray. Just look at that. And it will be in a live sale.